This song is too catchy. I really stopped. I was vibing to it, and I was like,
You're like,
oh, wait, it's 30 seconds. We got to start going.
What are we doing?
What are we doing here? Well, welcome back to Listen to the Words. I'm your host, Andres, and this is my co-host. Introduce yourself.
Kelly.
Kelly, oh, yeah, Kelly.
I'm,
I've had such a long week with work. I've actually had to be on site at the office for training, and so I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's the first time in a year that I've actually been on the premises for more than an hour. More than an hour.
Yeah.
So I get
for
home.
Work.
I get home and I am worn out. We were supposed to go out to dinner yesterday as a group in our class, but at 5 o'clock I was like, guys, I am tired. I'm gonna go home and take a magical pill that is prescribed by my doctor, and go feel colors, okay? Because I am so tired. It's prescribed though. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's prescribed.
My oncologist prescribed me these magical drugs to make me feel good. But I'm a little sad today.
I know. It's okay.
The wound has healed over a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the scab got ripped off again today. So we've talked about this numerous times about the basement yard show we were supposed to go to New York City, and Hurricane Helene destroyed our trip, and we weren't able to make it to New York City. But
it also destroyed people's homes. But
I'm more concerned about how it affected me right now. So anyway, totally kidding. But if you have a chance, please donate to whatever. I should have looked it up in information. Yeah. Find a foundation that's helping out Asheville and all the affected areas. South Carolina didn't get hit that hard.
No,
there are parts
as hard.
There are parts that got flattened out. I know a coworker, her father-in-law's house got leveled. We have a close friend whose parents' house, a tree literally fell on top of their bedroom and almost took out his mom. Yeah. Like 5 minutes later, she wouldn't be with us. There's a squirrel right there. He's about to lose his mind. Our third mic person, Bruce Wayne, our dog, is in our room with us, and there's a squirrel outside our window, and they're staring at each other.
Yeah,
You see him? Look at the squirrel out there. Oh, crap. So if he bugs out barking,
I don't see it.
I apologize. Well, your dog sees him. And Bruce has his mortal enemies are squirrels. So he's about to lose his mind.
It's because he's tasted squirrels.
Yeah. So anyway, if you have a chance, look at any foundation that's helping out the relief efforts in Asheville or any other affected areas. I mean, they need help. A lot of people need, especially now that the temperatures are dropping, they need coats. They need warm blankets. Anything you could donate, please.
Yep.
I know the United Way does stuff like that, the Red Cross. If you have a second, please donate. Or if you're in the local area, there's plenty of food banks that are taking things up there. If you're in our local South Carolina area, there's local businesses that are taking supplies up there.
Yeah.
But my sadness is a little bit selfish because I didn't make it to New York City. The Basement Yard, Joe Santagato and Frankie Alvarez, they're the hosts. They actually put a trailer out last night for behind-the-scenes documentary that they did for their show in Radio City Music Hall that we were supposed to be at. It was coming out. It came out at 11 a.m. today. I was in a training at work, and the person who gave us the tickets texted me. She goes, "Hey," she's like, "Oh, Andres, did you see the documentary yet?" And I was like, "I'm actually in a training." I was like, "I haven't had a chance." She goes, "The second you watch it, text me, please." And I said, "Okay." So we went out. We had our lunch break, and I ate real quick, and then I went to my office on site because I have an office at home and I have an office on site. Third world problem. I mean, first world problems. I'm so fancy. Anyway, I went to my office at the building and I sat down, talked to the girls in the office, and then I sat down and I watched the documentary. And at minute, so if you have a second, if you watch this video,
well, it's a trailer.
If you watch the actual documentary that came out.
Oh, was that the documentary?
It's only 17 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you watch the documentary, it's a 17-minute documentary. If you scroll through the Basement Yard behind the scenes Radio City Music Hall, you scroll to the 7-minute and 30-second mark, Joe Santagato reads my card about my cancer journey. And he chokes up and is about to cry. And then Ahmed, which is one of his opener act and one of his best friends, in the background says, "Dude, that's gonna make me cry."
Yeah.
And I start boo-hooing in the office, like straight up boo-hooing. And so I text our friend Jen, my new friend from New Jersey, the one that gave us the tickets. I was like, "Jen, I'm just straight up crying here."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Me too." So
All the comments I was reading on YouTube, everybody was just crying, and they didn't say anything about like you specifically, just the fact that, everybody's so proud of the two of them for everything that they've accomplished over the last, 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And then
it's really cool.
So I'm texting with Jen back and forth, and Jen hits me with, "You've taught me so much you've taught me that people can go through really hard things and still be positive and appreciative. Mm-hmm. And the best part is that Joe knows your story and you are forever woven together."
Yep.
And I told Jen, I was like, "But you're part of the story too."
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, "You've joined the story." She's like, "No, I'm crying again." So I'm like, so anyway, it hurt again that I missed the show, but I'm kind of part of this weird forever story of the basement yard.
Yeah.
I'm part of and then to hear Radio City Music Hall all cheer for just me, some random guy from Astoria.
Yeah, yeah.
They're cheering for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It would have been awesome to be there, and like I said in one of our previous podcasts, Joe actually reached out to me and said some really amazing things that it's like an old friend reaching out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's...
And it's crazy. Think about this. Mm-hmm. I heard from the host of my favorite podcast more than certain people that were in my life during cancer.
Yeah.
Okay? How about that? Joe Santagato, the host of my favorite podcast, reached out to me more than people that claim to be amazing good friends of mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
you know what? It'd be what it be.
It'd be what it be.
It'd be what it be.
Mm-hmm. Why are you ending the show?
I was starting the show over again. I was blabbing too much. This is the most I ever talk. Usually you're over here giggling and laughing, and then I'm over here like, oh. I'm going, "Why are you the way that you are?" Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I was doing this one. But so yeah, we were gonna record last weekend, but so much has happened. Just life happens. Yeah. We ended up in the ER for our dog Lily.
Yeah.
Because Lily every year.
Can you turn your microphone down just a tad?
I think your volume might be too loud. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better. Oh God.
Yeah. So Lily, our old dog Lily, there's a range 10 and 13. We rescued her.
We don't know.
They don't know how old she was. They found out she was a streetwalker dog.
They assume she was like 2 years old.
The song Roxanne's about Lily.
No, it's not.
So you don't have to put on a red light. Your dog is over there about to pounce on something.
I know. He's a good boy.
Who whined?
I think that was
Lily.
She probably wants in here.
So Lily, she's hearing us talk about it. So she's like, "Let me in."
Yeah.
So every year, usually between August and September, she hits me for an ER visit because that's Lily. That's all she does.
It's her. She wants attention.
She wants attention. So earlier in the year, she got pneummonia.
Yeah.
That was $300.
No, bronchitis.
Bronchitis. Sorry. She got bronchitis.
It was like a month ago.
Never knew dogs could get bronchitis, but whatever.
Dogs can get the flu. They can get COVID.
I just found out about flu.
Yeah, yeah.
My coworker Courtney just told me, she goes, "Yeah, dogs get the flu," and I was like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah.
I was like, "They lick their anuses and they eat crap.
That's
They're gonna
probably
get the flu."
why they can get the flu.
Anyway, so she hit me for $300. I worked all this overtime that 1 week, and then I got the check Tuesday and Wednesday. I was like, "That dog's dying. Take it to the vet." Overtime check gone. So,
but that this is kind of par for the course with an older dog. It just is what it is.
So a few days ago, well, a week ago exactly, roughly, I told Kelly, I was like, "Hey, that dog's gonna eat my overtime check this week again."
Yeah.
And you're like, "No, babe, no." I was like, I was like, "I'm willing to bet anything." In the next few days, I was like, "I got 10 hours of overtime. It's gonna be an awesome check." As I'm like, "Yo, I'm over here trying to plan. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy myself a little gift for working so hard. I'm working on Saturday and Sunday. I'm working 10 hours. You know what I'm saying?" So what should I buy? A small little podcast recording that I want to get for when we're on the road, if we're on the road. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on. It's $150. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. I can buy 2 of them." But anyway, the dog starts her belly just got
Well, she
inflated.
started. We went to dinner at your mom's house.
But earlier that day, you touched her and she yelped. Bruce walked by her and she yelped.
Yeah,
and we're like, that's weird.
She was just. We thought maybe her like nerves were off or something.
Because she is a skittish dog.
Yeah, she can be skittish, and but then like earlier that week, I noticed that she wouldn't go out our dog door. So I would have to open the back door for her.
Yeah, we have a dog flappy
flap. So I would have to open that screen door too. So she wouldn't, and then she wouldn't go back in it, coming from outside. So I would have to open it again. And so eventually I was just like, okay, I'm just going to leave the door open so that way she can just come in.
Yeah.
And, whatever. So then we went a couple nights later, we went to your mom's house for dinner. And, she was kind of acting okay. We could tell she was we just thought it was her nerves or something. Yeah. Or she was just, maybe like
skittish.
Her joints, were bothering her, whatever. And so to your brother's house, there's 3 big steps.
Yeah, concrete
steps to go up. And then there's a big step up to go into the door or into the house. So she goes up those really fast, and then we're sitting there eating dinner, and we look at her, and she's just panting heavily.
Like she almost had the bronchitis again.
Like I seriously thought she was like either having a panic attack or she was like on the verge.
Lung deflated or something.
Yeah, something.
And that's why I told you, I was like, we gotta take her to the vet.
Yeah, at that point we were like, okay, we're just gonna take her.
Because I'm like, in my head, I wasn't being selfish. I'm like, if this dog has a straight up medical emergency in the middle of the night, where do we go?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we were worried about. She was panting so hard, we were afraid if we let this go, then it's just going to get worse. Yep. And then we're going to be...
The way she was acting, it was not going to get better without medical attention.
Right.
And I told you, I was like, let's just take her somewhere.
Yeah.
So we found a vet, about 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive.
10 minutes.
You made the appointment. We got there 10 minutes before the appointment. We're waiting in this long waiting room.
Yeah.
And I thought we were next, and then this woman just comes in there screaming bloody murder.
Yeah.
Her little pup got attacked by a pit bull.
Yeah.
And he was like, Mr. Worldwide, dale. Bad joke. Well, you're laughing at that dog. But she's like screaming bloody murder that her dog got taken out. So we're like, okay, that dog obviously takes priority.
Right.
I mean, save that dog's life. Our dog is, I mean, she's having a panic attack, but I think she'll live.
Yeah.
But they rescued the dog. Dog's fine.
Yeah, dog's fine.
Dog's fine. So about 3.5 hours later, they finally see our dog.
Yeah. We sat there for. We got called back into a room like shortly after.
We sat forever in the waiting area. Then sat forever in a day in the room. And the dog, the vet started feeling her, felt her belly, and she's like, her belly's fine. And she touched one spot in her back, and Lily just. I've never seen Lily go at someone's face.
Yeah, she like turned but she cried out, and she turned, like, looking at her, like, why did you touch me there? Yeah. Like, don't you know that
That's what
hurts?
I tell you. That's what I tell you. Why did you touch me there? But, and then the doc said, hey, look, we can do x-rays, but I'm fairly certain it's the beginning of a degeneration in her spine, one of her discs in her spine. Yeah. And it's common with dachshund, type of breed dog.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's like, we caught it early on. We're going to send you some meds and some painkillers, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
They injected her with some painkillers.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's going to be feeling really good, which she kind of was, but she was crying because I think she was so high off the drugs that she was crying. I think the room was spinning on her.
I think she just didn't know what to do.
Because she sat and stared at the door, or was it the closet? She was staring at the closet for a good solid 10 minutes while you were in the bathroom and just staring at the closet. And I'm like, Lily, go lay down. She's like, and she would look at me like, why is it spinning?
And then like I tried to put her on her bed because I didn't want her to just lay on the floor.
Oh yeah, and while you were in the bathroom, she was standing in front of the closet and she just collapsed, and I thought she died. I was like, oh my God, this dog just died on me. But it's just, I think her legs just gave out on her and she spread eagled.
I think she was probably just like wobbly.
The room just, I think it's like, you know, when you get really buzzed on alcohol, the room spun really hard and she just went down. She's like, I'm done. Just wrap it up. I'm done.
Well, I tried to put her on her bed because I thought, well, maybe that would be more comfortable for her. And she cried for what seemed like forever.
Yeah, because we got home at 11:30 or
11:30.
maybe close to midnight.
Yeah.
And she was just, was in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, she was.
But $300 later, again, she's fine.
Yeah, she's not fine. She's better.
Yeah.
But she's still on pain meds. I have to finish the supply that we have. I actually had to go get a refill of one of the medications because they ran out at the vet. So I just went and refilled it
at the local pharmacy, which is
our
weird.
pharmacy down the street because it's something that humans take too. So
I'm gonna start giving her some of my Xanax.
No,
here you go.
No. But she's okay. She's doing better. The doctor said she needs to be complete rest for 6 weeks. There's only so much I can do with that. I mean, she lays around anyways, but she does have to go outside and everything. So, but she does run a little bit outside. I don't tell her to run.
I thought so. She runs and she's about to pass out when she comes.
She starts running and I think because the weather, it's cooler weather, so it makes her like frisky.
Yeah.
But anyway, but she's doing it where she doesn't want to go out the dog door. She'll come in, but she won't go out it. I think maybe
the step scares her.
I think maybe going down from inside hurts maybe, and maybe going up to come in is better. I don't know. She's
just a pest. That's all it is.
But yeah, so that's and then I cut my finger today.
And you sliced a piece of your finger today, so it's fantastic. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, So I was trying to make some ají, and I was chopping up stuff, and I sliced my finger. You know, but I'll be all right.
Yeah, and I had training at work for 3 days, and that was fun. I had a really good time, and we got swag. I got a cool T-shirt. I got a cool cup. I got a cool hat. Got a nice journal. I got good stuff, and they liked me, so I liked it. But yeah, so no music today. I feel we need to do something and keep you updated with our lives.
Yes, because we know that everybody just is dying
to know what's millions upon millions of people need to know what is happening with our lives. And also, we just figured get to know us a little better with these interview questions again.
Yeah.
A little something, something. Listen to these words. Oh, snap. I forgot to hit record.
No, you didn't. Oh my God, I'm not doing this again. If you didn't record.
You're done with me. You're done being my co-host, aren't you?
No, I'm just
You're
done
just retired.
Right now.
You're just retired.
I'm very tired this week. Like I'm just like yesterday. I was done. I was so done.
I what? I won't say my joke. All right, let's start. Let's go.
Listen, I know I don't work outside the home, but I work very hard inside the home. And I see the face you're making. Just don't even.
Tell me, what do you do after you make my breakfast in the morning?
Well, I have to make the bed. I do
No.
What?
What, after you make my breakfast and after you eat breakfast, what do you do?
I finish my coffee.
And how long does that take?
I don't know.
Roughly 2 hours.
No, it doesn't.
Excuse you?
No, it doesn't. I just don't get up after I finish.
So, like I said, 2 hours.
No, but I've been working on some things for people.
Okay.
So, and I was all day yesterday. That's all I was doing.
Okay.
And what?
Oh, I said, okay. What do you want to say?
No, I'm
acknowledging your
yeah,
what you
but
said.
You're smirking when you say it. So it's
because I'm looking at your
okay.
I'm figuring why your dog with chicken legs is not tired of sitting like that. Like I'm tired for him. Bruce got the ugliest legs ever.
No,
Bruce skipped on leg day.
He's got the cutest.
He's protecting us from one squirrel like down the street.
And it's probably gone.
Yeah, it's been long gone.
He's just waiting for it to come back.
He's like, come back. Anyway.
Baby, come back.
All right, let's start with our interview questions.
All right.
Are you asking me or are we asking each other? What is the game plan here?
No,
we'll both answer?
I'll ask the question and we'll both answer.
We should have had Sophia ask these questions. But she said she didn't want to participate.
She didn't want to.
Sophia sucks. Kidding.
That's mean.
No, she doesn't. She's cool. She's just very hormonal and she's a teenager now.
Yes.
She's 13. She's a teenager. No. It was weird. We were at the training today and there's different people from our different plants over the US. Mm-hmm. So they all found out I had cancer. So obviously I was holding court. I was like, yes, I am the man. I alone beat cancer. No, I'm kidding. So it was weird when they were like, oh, do you have any kids? I was like, yeah. How old? And in my head, I still see Sophia as my little baby girl. Like, oh yeah, my little girl is. And then I was like, oh my God, she's 13.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, my daughter's 13. Like, oh, how old are you? And I was like, oh my God, I'm 40. I was like, yeah, I'm 40-year-old with a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
And two of us were over the age of 40. The rest of them were all young. And I was like, where did time go?
Well, you're not over 40. You're 40.
I'm over 40. At my birthday, you're 40. And then after that, it's over 40.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Technicalities, I know.
Yeah, it's technicality.
But anyway. All right. Oh, man, my screensaver went off. All right. So ask the first question. It better be a good one.
What makes you feel old?
Literally what I just said. And I was talking about that with one of my coworkers today. I was like, I am 40. She goes, oh, well, wait till you get 50 and everything hurts. And I was like, I think the chemo sped up my age.
Yeah.
Because right now I feel like I'm 50.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I get out of a chair, every single joint in my body just cracks and creaks. Like when your mom was here, we would get up out of our chairs at the same time and we both would hobble. We would both hobble all like, and Nana's up there. I mean, Nana's not old, but she's older. Yeah. So we'd be walking. I was like, oh, Nana, we're getting old up there, aren't we? So, yeah.
Yeah. When I got up yesterday from my chair and I went like this, like put my fist on the chair to.
And you almost broke your wrist, didn't you?
No, my shoulders popped. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like.
You need a pen to mark the cards that we do.
Yeah. It's right here.
Yep.
And then, well, like a couple weeks ago, I had to get icy hot patches because I don't know what I did. Oh, I know what I was doing.
Probably sneezed.
No, I was cleaning the bathroom and my back just all across my sciatica, like all the way across, just went out.
Yeah.
And so and I like couldn't stand up for a couple minutes. I had to like sit. I was bent over and I had to just kind of like sit on the toilet the way I was and then slowly get up. And so like after that for like a good week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, or at least it felt like that, my back was hurting.
Yep.
And I had to have icy hot. It's better now, but like.
Bruce is going to get icy hot after this because he won't. He's still laying funny.
So yeah, and then just like seeing like videos of people like saying like or like when we see videos of like, oh, this song is 20 years old, or this song, it doesn't feel like that. Like the 90s do not feel like they're that far.
30 years ago.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it.
I know.
Like it's so weird.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
So yeah, that kind of stuff makes me feel old.
Okay, next one.
Which celebrity chef would you most like to make you dinner?
Ooh.
I definitely know who I picked.
Well, obviously it's going to be Gordon Ramsay. Because a dinner and a show.
Heck yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, but I'm intrigued by the guy with the Guy Fieri.
Oh, yeah.
I'm intrigued by him.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I like it. I don't think like it'd be a fine dining experience, but I think he makes a mean burger.
And I don't need like fine dining. You know, like if it was Gordon Ramsay, like I don't need fine dining. But you know, just something like fish and chip. Just make me some fish and chips. Like that's, you know, I don't even eat fish, but I would eat Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips.
Yeah, I think Gordon Ramsay or me. Yeah, because he probably insults somebody. I like that idea.
He just seems like he actually seems like a really cool person to hang out with.
Yeah, like
if you're not BSing him and like
whoa this you have to say that again. If you're not him,
but like seriously, if you're not, you know, if you're being truthful with him and just talking to him, like he's not a bad guy. No. Like, and you can see like how nice he is to the people that are nice on the show and that are honest, you know.
If you keep it real, he keeps it real back with you. But if you start being an idiot, then he's gonna throw it back at you, which I like.
He's very like blunt and tells you how it is, and I like that.
Yep.
You know, so and I would never cook for him because my cooking is trash compared to him. No, I didn't. It sounded like I agreed. Like, yeah, your cooking is trash, but compared to his, it's probably doo-doo. Yeah, like I know that, so I'm never gonna cook for him. Like that's just not happening.
Next one.
What weird food combinations do you really enjoy?
Rice, ketchup, and tuna.
Yeah, that's weird.
Boom, I was ready with that one. And my whole life, people have like that's disgusting. But yeah.
This isn't really. I don't think it's gross. Like it's not like a pickle.
Well, it didn't say gross. It just said weird. Odd combination.
Yeah, that's true. So mine is kind of weird. But I think a lot of people do it. Dipping my French fries in my milkshake.
Yeah. I've never tried it. It's
like that salty and sweet. Like, I don't know. It's like that hot and cold, like salty sweet combination. Yeah. It's just something about it is like really good. But I usually only do it with Checkers fries and a milkshake. Cause
have we taken Sophia to Checkers before? I think we did one of the last times we were in Florida.
I don't remember. But she's had Checkers fries because we can get them at Lidl.
At the local grocery store.
But yeah, she thinks it's weird and she's like, that's so gross. Yeah. But
next one.
What's the funniest place you've ever fallen asleep?
Funniest.
I don't know if I have a funniest.
Oh, I do have a good one.
Okay.
You don't know? You don't have a good one?
I'm trying to think. But
okay. So this is actually one of my favorite stories of all time with your dad. Literally, it's one of my fondest memories with him, and I hold it very close to my heart. So one time we went out to Florida, and you and your mom, and I don't even think Soph was born yet, but we stayed home. You and your mom went out somewhere. God only knows, probably shopping, knowing you two. Probably went to Chico's.
That's pre-Chico's.
No, Chico's has been around since I've known you with your mom. So it was probably Chico's in the mall, and the mall across from where your parents live. So me and your dad were like, we're going to stay home and watch football. So it was the Dolphins versus the Rams. I remember this vividly. So Rich puts on the game. We both have a beer in hand. So at this point, your parents' house, the family room was still there. It wasn't under construction.
Yeah.
So he had one couch that rode one wall, and then you had another couch that rode the other wall. Mm-hmm. So we're watching the game, and we both kind of we just laid down on each. He was on one couch, and I was on the other.
Yeah.
So I laid back, and we both just went like a light, asleep, passed the hell out. And then we both woke up for some reason at the same time when the game ended, and we're like, and I remember looking at Rich, and I was like, that was a really good game. And Rich was like, yeah, it was a good game. And we just got up and had something to eat, and then just went about our business. It was the most. I always hold that memory close to my heart. Like we just passed out, had a nap, watching the Dolphins play the Cowboys. What was
the Rams?
The Rams. Sorry, the Cowboys and the Rams, and it's just okay.
Dolphins and the Rams.
The Dolphins and the Rams. I apologize. And we just woke up at the same time, and okay, cool, great game. And I just looked at, good game, Rich. It was just funny.
You probably should look up that game and see what actually happened.
Shoot, I don't remember what year it was. I don't remember who won, honestly. I don't remember who won. But yeah, that was. It always makes me smile with that memory.
Yeah.
Do you have any good ones?
Yeah. No. Like I'll fall asleep. Like
you literally fall asleep anywhere, like your father. So
I really do, but nothing like abnormal. Like nothing. I don't remember falling asleep.
You ever fall asleep at a funeral? At church?
Yeah.
At work?
Yeah.
I fell asleep once in my class, in my English class, and you know how I moan in my sleep. So I was asleep and I went, and I remember my English teacher was like, "What were you dreaming of?" And I was like, "Huh?" I didn't even know I fell asleep.
Yeah, I have.
Shout out, Mr. Tuck.
I have fallen asleep at work. Like I've been not to the point of like snoring or anything, but I have like been so tired that I like closed my eyes and like my head nodded, and so it's not funny, but it's just, you know, it's different.
Yep. All right, next one.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Easy.
Pizza.
Yeah, of course.
But it has to be good pizza. Like it can't be like Papa John's or Domino's.
Yo, Papa John's at work today hit hard. And all of us were like, oh, Papa John's. But today, that thing was fire.
Really?
Yep. I may be changed. I might like Papa John's right now.
Huh.
The pepperoni today, and they got Philly cheesesteak, pepperoni, the works. I didn't get the works one because it looked too too oily. But I had and then they have barbecue chicken. Those things were, the pepperoni one was just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But pepperoni express pizza for the rest of my life, I'm okay with that.
Or what about that new place, Anthony's?
It hasn't earned its place yet.
Yeah.
I liked it, but we had to hit it up a few more times for me to
determine if you would eat it.
And it's too far too. That's the problem.
I know.
Pepperoni Express is like we could walk there.
We'd have to be like in the area to get that other place.
So what about you? How is he not tired? Standing, laying. What is this? I'm gonna post it on the show Instagram. What is this thing that he's doing?
Well, he's not putting all his weight on his back legs. He's putting his weight here.
And then you scare the crap out of him.
Hey, baby. Hey, sweet boy.
I'm gonna take a picture of his idiot face. Let me see. And thank you for ruining it.
Well, I was trying to get him to turn around.
Wayne. Brucey. Wayne. You're an idiot. All right. What would you eat? And now you stare at me.
I'm gonna say French fries.
Too filling for me.
But I could eat those every day.
Yeah.
Like, but they have to be like really good, like crisp, like nice and like the shoestring. Yeah, like McDonald's fries.
I was like, can I read the cards too?
I like McDonald's fries. I don't know. Like that and ice cream.
Okay.
So a starch or something sweet.
Yeah. Next one.
Would you rather?
Not would you rather.
This is an interview deck card.
And it says, would you rather?
Yes.
Okay, I apologize.
Would you rather have unlimited sushi for life or unlimited tacos for life?
Oh, tacos. That's a tough one, though. Because some good sushi, can't beat that.
I don't like sushi.
Tacos.
I don't mind California rolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, tacos.
Tacos for sure.
Tacos. Yeah. What would be the worst ingredients to fill a burrito with? Poop.
That's not an ingredient. It's not an ingredient. What are you cooking with? No wonder I got cancer.
Just really? You're gonna say I gave you cancer? Really? That's where we're going.
According to some people, it has to be my diet. And according to certain people, they cured my cancer with their food. Anyway, you know what? Asparagus.
Ooh, yeah.
In a burrito?
Yeah.
Asparagus and tongue.
Guava.
You can do a guava burrito. Just the shell and the guava. I'd be down with that.
No, but
make it like a quesadilla, but with the guava
but
filling.
I'm saying, like,
no, you got nothing
with everything else in it. Like, I'm thinking like an ingredient to go along with everything else.
Yeah, but by definition, you have to find the definition of a burrito. I thought burrito is just like you roll it up with the tortilla shell. That's a burrito. So if you stick the guava and just roll it.
Yeah, but burritos have other things in it. They have meat. They have cheese. Like, I'm thinking like an addition, like another ingredient to put in it.
I'm looking up the definition of a burrito.
Mm-hmm.
A burrito is a regional. The term burrito was regional, specifically from.
You're not doing it very good
Wikipedia
job.
sucks. All right, there we go. Burritos are filled with savory ingredients, most often meat, beef. Okay, fine.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
But maybe the guava could flow good with the meat. Asparagus just like broccoli.
Celery.
Oh God, no. Yeah, you got it. Celery. Yeah, celery. That would just. I would just not. Yuck.
Celery and peanut butter. And raisins.
I have to eat dinner after this, so just stop. Don't make my stomach turn like that. Yuck. But there's someone listening that's like, ooh, that sounds delicious.
I know.
Just throw that in with some chopped steak and we're good. Ugh. Made me sick.
What's something that people think makes them look cool, but actually makes them look ridiculous?
Smoking.
Yeah.
Smoking is...
Vaping.
Yeah.
Sorry to anybody that smokes or vapes, but it doesn't look cool.
You look stupid.
You're
You're sucking on a machine that has a battery in it.
It looks dumb.
and you're smoking a stick that's giving smoke in your lungs.
Yeah, and it's gonna give you cancer.
And cancer's not fun, so don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. 10 out of 10, don't recommend.
Don't recommend it. I mean, losing weight's fun, but
yeah, but not that way.
Not that way.
Not with that diet.
Yeah, smoking, and then having to do chemo. Yeah,
yeah. You
not
wouldn't,
worth it.
You wouldn't be able to.
Not worth it.
Yeah. Would you rather go 30 days without your phone or your entire life without dessert?
I could do my whole life without dessert. Easily. Because dessert is after dinner. It's not saying I can't have sweets during the day. Right? Is that how do you spell dessert? Is it 2 S's or 1 S?
2 S's. Dessert is 1 S.
Dessert is a course that concludes a meal. So if I can still have my candy corn during the day, I'm down. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't have to have dessert.
Yeah.
Like when we go to a restaurant, I don't go and get dessert.
Yeah, we don't always get dessert.
So
like 9 times out of 10, we don't get dessert.
So I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with not having dessert for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Someone posted on one of my on my lymphoma cancer groups. They're like, "Would you not talk to your ex for $1 million?" I said, "I wouldn't talk to my ex if you bought me a Whataburger." I was like, "Buy me a burger," and I wouldn't talk to my ex. Well, depends on which one. Because one I'm still cool with, but my ex before you, yeah. Hell, buy me a bag of chips and I want to talk to her again. I don't think I've talked to her since we broke up. So if you don't want me to keep talking to her, I'll do it for free. I'm doing it now for free.
Doing it now.
You want to give me $1 million to keep doing it? Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, seriously.
You want to buy me a double Whataburger to keep doing it? Sweet. Fantastic.
Just give me some jalapeno ranch dip from Whataburger and I won't do it.
Give me a pack of the spicy ketchup and I won't talk to her ever in my life again. 1 pack. That's all I need. 1 pack and I'll never talk to her.
So tiny.
Yep. Never talk to her again. Straight up. Give me a little candy. I won't talk to her ever again.
Just give me some candy corn.
Give me a high five. Give me 1 candy corn and I'll never talk to her again in my life. A broken one. Just half. I just want the orange part. The thick orange part. I wouldn't talk to her for a high five. Or a finger guns. Go like this. Go. Pew, pew, pew. Never talk to her in my life. What was her name?
We can't say it on the air.
You'd be funny if she listens. She's over there like, oh, no. I miss him so much.
Like, oh my God.
Trust me, I don't miss you at all. I upgraded so big time. You mean nothing to me.
Thank you.
No, you mean everything to me.
I know that.
The other one,
I knew you were talking.
Thank you for being there.
I was saying
to be my launching pad to bigger and better things. Can you imagine someone said that to you? Jeez.
Oh my God.
Because of you, I met the love of my life.
Well, hey. Everybody has a purpose in life.
Yeah. I hope you met nobody. Because you were awful.
Oh my
awful
God.
human being.
That's so wrong.
I hope you got better though. Look, honestly, I hope you got better. You found the professional help that you needed, and you met somebody.
And you matured.
One of my exes got married and has a kid.
Sometimes it just takes time.
No, that chick needed help.
Sometimes it takes time.
And
she obviously wasn't over.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Not the one that was still hung up on her ex-boyfriend. The crazy one.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No,
because that was right before me.
Was it? I thought it was the other one.
No, because she went with us on a date.
No, it wasn't that one. I'm talking about the one.
The one before that.
Yeah, I'm talking about the skinny one.
Oh yeah.
No, she was cool, but that wasn't going. She was cool. She was all right.
Yeah.
And we're cool. We're cool on Instagram. She checked up on me during cancer and all that jazz.
All right.
But I'm talking about the crazy one, the one before that one.
Yeah.
That girl was bandito. Jeez. Anyway, next question.
All right, this is the last one.
Okay.
What would be the worst movie sequel ever made?
Well, our daughter hates Wreck-It Ralph Part 2.
Yeah, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Ralph Breaks the Internet. But I think she's accepting it.
I think it's, I don't think it's the worst sequel ever made.
So we're talking about a movie that's now in place what that would be an awful sequel to have, right?
I guess it just says what would be the worst movie sequel ever made.
Worst movie sequel ever made. I mean, right off the bat, if you want to be like jokes, it'd be Schindler's List. That would be really bad. But
Shawshank Redemption.
I haven't seen that movie in so long that I don't remember what happens.
It's good.
I know it's good. I remember it being good,
Yeah.
but I just don't remember. I don't remember much about it.
Yeah.
And I hear that it's fantastic. I remember watching it. I remember like snippets.
Yeah, bits and pieces.
Sewers.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Yep.
Tim Robbins.
Yep.
That dude, that's the warden. That dude. He's that dude.
I don't remember who the warden is.
But there's like flashes. I don't remember
We'll have
much
to watch
about it.
again.
It's like a 3-hour movie, right? It's a Stephen King book, I think it was, or
I don't know. I don't remember it being Stephen King, but I could be wrong. I'm not good with.
I love the fact that my computer listens to us because I put SH and then boom, Shawshank Redemption.
Like I'm not good with
Yeah, the warden.
who directs movies and stuff like that.
I'm gonna tilt this. That dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah. I don't know what else he's been in, but yeah.
A lot of things, but he's that dude.
Yeah.
But I think it was a Stephen King book. Yep, Stephen King book.
Huh.
Based on the 1982 Stephen King
I'm
novella.
surprised because it wasn't scary.
Well, Stand By Me is a Stephen King book. That movie's based on a Stephen King book.
Really?
And I believe
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's a good one. And I believe The Green Mile was a Stephen King book.
I've never seen that either.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me. Yeah, I've never. There's a lot of movies I've never seen, but yeah.
So Stephen King books that are movies now.
Like, isn't Carrie Stephen King?
I believe so.
So
I've only read like 2 of his books. The Stand when I was younger, and something else. Maybe Misery.
I've never read any of his books.
This is going nowhere fast.
I'm not into horror. So,
But yeah, Stand By Me is a Stephen King book. The Shining, Shawshank Redemption.
The Shining. That would be a horrible
The horrible sequel.
a horrible sequel. Let's not do that again. Or Misery.
That's a good question, though. I don't know what would be a good...
No, it's not good.
I mean, what would be a good option for an awful sequel would be?
Any of those. Really? Any of those movies.
What's an awful movie that we watched that I couldn't stomach? That I couldn't stand?
How about this? Ace Ventura.
Part two was pretty good.
No.
I liked it.
I hated
when
that.
he came out of the rhinoceros.
That is the worst part ever.
Bumblebee Tuna.
The worst part ever.
Bumblebee Tuna was hysterical.
I don't even remember that. I don't. I literally.
And there's one part.
I walked out of that movie.
There was one part where he's sitting around the natives in that country.
Yeah, and they're all spitting on him.
And he goes, "Excuse me, your balls are showing."
Like it's so stupid. The first one was really good. I enjoyed it, so I thought, great. The second one's going to be amazing. No, it wasn't. It was horrible.
Man, you stumped me with that question.
And then I'm going to say the new Joker movie, too. That apparently
that movie
should not have been.
That movie has gotten trashed so
I
bad.
think that might be the worst sequel ever made.
Like, it came out like 3 days ago, and it's going to be on digital next week. Like, it is horrific.
That's...
I don't even want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because it's first of all, I'm not a big musical person, but I've been dabbling a little bit.
Yeah.
But
you're dabbling in the right musicals.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like,
I'm stumped on this movie sequel thing.
I'm gonna say Joker and what did I just say?
Shawshank,
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura. I'm not. I got nothing on that.
When Nature Calls, that should never have been made. That was horrible, and they stopped after 2. They didn't make another one.
Yeah, I don't. I'm stumped on that one.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I figured you'd say Fast and Furious.
No, because that's a given that all the movies are awful. My mom was watching one of those the other day in Spanish. It's even worse in Spanish. But I'm watching it and she's like, "Oh, you've seen this?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "What happens?" I was like, "Honestly, I fall asleep during these movies, so I don't know. Nor do I care."
Why doesn't she just watch it and find out?
And I was like, "I don't care
Why
enough."
does she want to know what happened?
I was like, "Honestly, I don't care enough." And I was like, the last one we watched, I I fell asleep like 3 minutes in, and then I woke up and they were driving a car in space, and then I was like, I'm going back to sleep. And I was on the couch in the apartment. I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up and I was like, I was so disgusted. I was like, I'm going back to sleep, and I went back to sleep. And I was like, they're driving. They duct tape a car together. And went to space.
I don't even remember how they did it.
So I was like, yeah, I'm A-okay not watching this. So yeah, but the latest one we watched. So no, that was the one before this latest one. The latest one I actually didn't mind because Jason Momoa was pretty good in it.
Yeah, he was.
So I was okay with the latest one.
Yeah,
because Momoa was destroying everybody's lives and it was amazing.
He's hysterical.
Like he was trying to take out everybody, and I loved it.
He was so funny. I love him. I love him as a bad guy.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
He did an amazing
and I'm kind of annoyed
job.
that they're bringing back all these people that have died in the past movies. They're all just coming back
because they didn't really die.
Like the Asian guy, Han. He came back like four movies ago at this point.
Yeah.
And then now Gal Gadot came back. I don't care if I spoiled it for you. I don't care.
Well, it's in the trailer.
Is it?
No, not in the trailer. It was in the
It doesn't matter. Gal Gadot.
It was an in credit scene.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the movie, Gal Gadot comes back.
Yeah,
and she died in
that movie hasn't come out yet.
But the one we just watched at the end of the movie, she came back.
Yeah,
in the submarine.
But the new movie hasn't come out yet.
It's really, I don't care.
And then Michelle Rodriguez came back.
So if you die in these movies, you're bound to come back. You're just gonna come back. They just give you a little break.
Maybe Paul will come back.
Don't be surprised with the technology that they're doing nowadays.
I know.
Do not be surprised.
I know.
If in the next one,
one of his brothers looks a lot like him.
In the next movie, I am willing to bet anything that dude's they're gonna have
put his face.
They're just gonna hire the guy and be like, just act like Paul Walker. Just what is it, Brian? His name is Brian. In the movie, you're Brian. Yeah. That's it. They're not even gonna acknowledge that they recast it. They're just like, you're Brian. That's it.
They'll be like, hey, Brian, what's up?
That's it.
Oh,
and the next one's the last one, hopefully.
I don't know.
No, they're gonna keep going. I think
so.
They're gonna keep going.
The last one. It's supposed to be.
They're gonna keep going. Like they need to stop. They really do.
They're gonna be in.
There's 12 of them. 13
with like walkers and then
like 15 now.
I don't know.
I think they were gonna do like Fast and the Furious crossover Jurassic Park or something. I wish I was kidding.
It's so stupid.
They're doing G.I. Joe and Transformers. I heard about that.
That's dumb.
They're doing a crossover. Why is it dumb? It's two toy companies back in the day. It's genius.
I don't know.
It's genius.
That'd be like doing Barbie and G.I. Joe.
It's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're working on a Hot Wheels movie now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's gonna happen.
Hot Wheels and Fast and Furious. That's what's gonna happen.
Watch Vin Diesel do that.
I'm telling you.
Help us all. Anyway, I think that's all the questions we have, and I think that's enough for us rambling.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm gonna post this episode as soon as we get off this recording. I'm gonna just post it up there and enjoy.
Yeah.
And hopefully next week. I mean, at this point, Lily might have an ER visit tomorrow because I'm getting another overtime check next week. So you know what? She's like, I need more. I need more attention.
I need more attention. I need more money.
Next one. Hey, there's not going to be another visit. That's it. I think $600 out of me in 2 weeks in a month is enough.
Yeah,
that's enough. I want to spend the money on me. I work Saturday and Sundays for this. I want to buy myself a nice iPhone case, the new Batman Caseify case.
Yeah.
Not the $2,000 one, though.
Please, God, don't.
No, there's no way I'd spend $2,000 on that.
I know.
Not when I could have bought Oasis tickets for $2,000.
Yeah, seriously. I would rather you do that than a phone case.
I really considered signing up for the lottery to get tickets.
Yeah.
But I was like, they're playing in New York City in August of next year. And that's going to be, it's an 80,000 seat venue. That means 80,000 other people, hot breath and heat and no roof. I was like, I love the band with all my heart, but I love my AC more.
Yeah, I know.
I love my AC. And it's gonna be it's not gonna be New York City. It's gonna be the MetLife Stadium where the Jets play. It's in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in New Jersey in the summer.
Yeah.
I don't think people that live in New Jersey want to be in Jersey in the summer. So anyway, with that being said. He's still laying like that. He's gonna get my next overtime check. Back problems right now. Let's call it. So, he saw something out there. He's over there dancing.
Bruce.
Yes, mother. I love you. So, but the show Instagram is Listen to the Words Podcast, and the show email is listen to the words pod@gmail.com. What's your show email?
My show email is listen to the words podckelly@gmail.com.
And what's Bruce Wayne's Instagram page?
It is Bruce the Doxy Pin.
Doxy, Doxie, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because in my head I was spelling it Doxy, but Doxy Pin.
Doxy Pin.
So we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Hasta luego.